Last time you saw me, I was on week 4 of 16, training for the Grandma's Marathon in Duluth, Minnesota, where I ran my first 100-mile week. This is week 8 of 16, so this is the halfway point. This week I got a little impulsive and I did 2 workouts, plus finished the week off with just a random, spontaneous half marathon race.
North Lake City Marathoners, you ready to do this? Let me hear you make some noise! We are inside 1 minute to go!
I'm tired. It's currently 7 a.m. and I'm gonna do a workout. I had an impulsive decision to enter a race, and so I'm doing a half marathon this weekend. And so today is Thursday, doing a little bit of a tune-up workout, but at the same time, like, not really. It's still keeping the volume pretty high for this week. And so yeah, the goal is just to hopefully just run 5:20s and win it. We'll see. Anything can happen. Some fast guy could show up, but you know.
I gotta start pumping out videos. You're praising the first one, so it's perfect. Watch me forget to hit record. I've been doing that lately. Oh. What's up, guys? We're doing 1,500 meter breakdowns. We're doing 600, 400, 300, 200. 10 sets of that. We can go 3. I'm not picky. That's the less I have to do tomorrow. All right, guys. Just did mile 12.8, all under what? 72 second 400s. Yeah, because the 600s were like 148, 144, 144, and then the 400 were 72, 71, 70. 400 and the 300 were 55 because of Thomas, 52, and then 51, and the 200s were 35 or 34, 33, 32. So it's a nice cut down. It's like I'm looking at like a whiteboard right there, reading the splits. But a pretty good day. How do you finish over there?
I don't know.
I was like, the kitty's right here.
Good morning. It's currently 5:15. Listening to the podcast, and I just did like a mile shakeout because my legs were feeling a little tired. And so, yeah, I'm gonna quickly make breakfast, and I have to get out of the house in 5 minutes. So I have a 30-minute drive to go commute with somebody, and then from there we're gonna go warm up for the race and race. Well, run. Not really racing yet. And then let's get going.
Well, it just makes it easier for it to be a workout. You won't be a sore.
Yeah.
And so.
I feel really nervous. And I am parched. Like, I'm really thirsty, but like, there's no place to get water, and I didn't carry water with me, so I'm gonna have to wait until aid station number 1 and get water. But yeah, 8 minutes until start.
Salt Lake City Marathoners, you ready to do this? Let me hear you make some noise. We are inside 1 minute to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck,
This is where I immediately regretted my decision of starting in like 3rd or 4th row, because this race went out way faster than I expected. You guys saw me talk about earlier about how I don't want to run faster than 5:20s if I don't have to, and that went out of the book. I think my first mile was 5:15 and I was in about 4th place, and I let the top 3 guys just go, and I told myself that I'll worry about them later. At this point, I was closing the gap on 2nd place. Normally, when I close gaps like these, I try to make them very decisive and make sure they can't follow me. But this race wasn't that kind of race, and so I just latched on to 2nd and just hung with him for a while. And so, yeah, I wasn't trying to make any drastic moves because I did not feel good from the start, you know? And so, yeah, I caught him, and he just pretty much ran right behind me for most of that race until I dropped him around mile 6 or 7 later on. You'll see. Just wait. One of the emphasis for me in this race was train the gut. You don't really get to run very often at race pace and take gels, and so for this race I wanted to focus on taking gels as often as I would do in a marathon, you know, every 3 miles. And so you'll see me taking gels every 3 miles, mile 3, mile 6, mile 9. After bombing it down the hill at mile 5, I finally caught him at 5.5 miles. And yeah, I think from there I realized later on that bombing it down that hill was an absolute mistake because
I'm probably gonna shut it down. I like about 10 jogging in. I'm a little tired.
Ride on cue. Mile 9, 5:05, which means time to take a gel. This one we're taking a caffeinated gel. I think I already have it out of my pocket. Let's see. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Yeah! Woo! We are about to approach one of the funniest sections of this race, and this is where the marathon and the half marathon divide. As some of you may know, I work for a racing company, and so this section made me laugh so hard because a lot of people missed this massive sign that says marathoners turn left, and the marathoners ran the half marathon course. Look at this sign. How big do you think this sign is? About 10 feet wide? People somehow still missed it and ran half marathon instead of a full marathon. You know? We are approaching mile 10. This is one of the worst sections because at mile 10, the half marathon course all combines with the 5K and the 10K course. I don't know what all the courses combine to go into the finishing tunnel. And so for the next 3 miles, my camera's dead, but I had to zigzag through runners, bikers, walkers, everybody to get to the finish line. My camera died. I don't have any proof. Trust me, it was not fun. It was not fun. I mean, luckily I didn't really care enough about this race to do that, but if I was trying to run a fast time, PR, I would be very upset. Like, there's bikers just passing me on the side, you know? It was kind of frustrating.
How was the race?
It was good. It was hilly. It was inconsistent.
What was your favorite mile?
The last one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the fifth one.
Fifth
Straight
one was
downhill.
Great.
Yeah.
Fifth one was fantastic. How about yours?
My fifth mile was amazing.
Fifth mile was the fastest.
Yeah, the fifth mile, I think 4:33.
Eighth mile was the worst.
Oh yes, eighth. I think I turned my camera on the 8th mile, and just showed how steep the hill was. Cause my watch, I was generally going 6 flat. So I think I still ran 5:25 that mile because it goes right back down a little bit in the neighborhood. But that sucked. Mile 8 sucked. I don't recommend mile 8. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. I am currently going to the gym to go do my lift and sauna after the race. You know, the usual. I didn't lift or sauna after my Thursday workout, and so this is me making it up, you know? This is me trying to be a good boy and making up what I missed. So yeah, let's go lift, and I'll show you some of my lifts.
You go get snacks?
It's been a few days since the race, and holy cow, I think lifting post race was probably one of the most biggest mistakes I ever made, because I think it emphasized my soreness, because the next day is Sunday. So luckily I don't run, I don't do anything. And so going for a walk hurt a lot. Like I have a race in 8 days, and it hurt a lot to walk, you know? And then Monday, I split up my run into 10 and 5. Believe it or not, it hurt more to walk than to run. Like, I felt better running than I did walking. Like, for some reason, my walking muscles were so sore. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was the smartest idea to lift after the race, especially after that pounding. I think what did it was mile 5. It was like a 230 feet downhill. That absolutely destroyed my quad. But besides that, I have one workout, and then I'm racing on Sunday, May 4th. I think body feels good. I'm not injured coming off of it. Just a little bit lingering soreness still a little bit. And so I'll do a workout Thursday, like a little tune-up workout Thursday. And then we'll be racing again at the Bloomsday 12K. I'm hoping this video is out before then, so you guys can enjoy it. And then expect a Bloomsday video as well. But yeah, I think this race was just, like I said earlier in the videos, it wasn't really a hard effort. I think if I have to give this a percentage, I think this is more of like a C, so like a 70% effort. I think I could have gone faster. I didn't want to, but I could have gone faster. I probably could have spent more time catching up. I probably necessarily didn't need to run a 4:35 mile 5 to catch up, but I just got really antsy. I made similar mistakes. If you guys watched the rock and roll video that I made a while back ago, at rock and roll, I let some guy go and I never caught him. I ran 4:40s for 3 miles and it wasn't enough to catch the guy. And so I was still having a little bit of a PTSD from that. And so, yeah, I was too scared for that, from that race. And so, yeah, but overall, I think it was a good effort. I did exactly what I wanted to do. That is run the distance, run low 5s. And then the third one was fueling. I was able to take my gels. My stomach was a little upset, but gotta train the gut, you know? And so, yeah, I took a gel every 3 miles. Finished, didn't throw up, didn't poop myself, so it was a win. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, also, I think between 50 to 60% of you are not subscribed. I don't know exactly what the number is, but what you doing? And if you have recommendations on what I should do to get you to subscribe, just let me know. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to post more. But if you subscribe, I'll post more.